don't like garlic bread, you can just get out now. Come on, get on out. Get on out here. Slow down. Oh God! Need more butter. I need a spoon, Chris. Oh! Line it up. Ow! Kitchen's a mess.
Welcome back to Super Sunday. This is episode 8, and we're gonna cook bread baby.
Bread babies, no.
We're gonna do chicken Alfredo, homemade. TJ here is gonna show us how to make fettuccine by hand. Take it away.
Super easy. I'm gonna bring in Ashley because she feels like she wants to be doing stuff today. A lot of people think that you just like you watch all these videos about how you make pasta and everybody puts it on the board and they make a little whale and you do that, but you don't have to do that. I mean, you can make your whale in your flour.
Basically making a pocket, a little pocket.
I mean, it's a little whale. You probably can't see that because
Hard
I
to
turn
tell.
it. Yeah, you can see the bottom. We're gonna make a little whale like that. We have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. To this, we're gonna take 4 large eggs. I'm gonna kind of beat them up just really quick, like you're making scrambled eggs. And you're gonna dump that straight in the center. You're gonna fold the flour into the eggs. While I'm doing this, Ashley's gonna take a little bit of olive oil. She's gonna pour it in here too, just a little bit. A little more. You don't have to add the olive oil, but I just kind of like doing it. It just kind of helps the pasta. You're just going to work that pasta all the way around. And eventually it's going to start clumping up to where you can take it out and put it onto your board and start really doing work on it. So Ashley's going to flour the board down. I'm going to dump our pasta dough out. And now at this point, you're just going to want to start kneading it. Just folding it over itself. And you're going to do this probably about 2 to 3 minutes just to build up all that gluten. So we got our ball of dough kneaded out. Ashley's going to get me a piece of saran wrap. We're just going to wrap that loosely around it. We're going to let it set about 20 minutes. Just leave it alone. Clean up your board a little bit. Just let it rest. Then we'll come back. So we got our pasta dough resting. Now we're going to do our chicken. We've got marinating. But it's going to marinate in this bag for about 2 or 3 hours now.
What all we got in there?
We got some thyme, salt, pepper, garlic, and some orange juice. No, it's not going to taste like orange juice or as orange chicken, as Chris said earlier.
That's terrible.
It's not going to taste like orange chicken. The orange juice is kind of permeate the proteins of the chicken, make it more tender. It's good. Very slight orangey taste, but not really. We're just going to bake it. You can grill it, you can pan fry it, you can saute it. You can do whatever you want to do to it. We're going to grill it, but it's raining, so we're not going to grill it. So we just got some chicken tenders. You can do chicken breast. You can do chicken thighs. It's very versatile. You can do whatever you want to do. If you don't want to do the orange juice and thyme chicken, you can do salt and pepper. It doesn't matter. But for what we got, we're just going to do this because it's good. And I like it. Squish them all together. It's a party.
And you're not invited.
Dump the rest.
Huh? No, do no juice. You will leave that marinade out of it, but we are going to put just a little more salt and pepper on there. We're going to stick that in the oven. Alright, so chicken's in there now. 350 for about 10-15 minutes. Just check it when it comes out. 165 degrees. You're good to go.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut the French loaf bread in half. We just bought this at Walmart. I think it was $1, real cheap. We're gonna just cut it straight through, 2 pieces. And then I think we're going to put butter on the inside. Is that correct? This is going to be our garlic bread.
Ashley's back there. She's got 2 little baby sticks. It's pretty much a whole stick of butter with some garlic. We've melted it in the microwave. Then we're going to brush that butter on there.
It's good, just as a side note, when you're cutting bread like this, real nice to have a bread cutting knife. It's just kind of a serrated blade is all it is. It's hard to see, but no point on it. It's just serrated on the bottom.
Ashley's got our butter. You're a part of this. This is your video.
Rolling.
So Ashley is now going to brush the garlic butter all over the bread. Make sure you get some of them good garlicky chunks in there. And if you don't like garlic bread, you can just get out now. Bye. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Right now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get on out. Get on out here. Get on. Get on out here. Get on out here. Come on back now. So we got our bread buttered. Ashley's gonna now put a layer of Parmesan cheese. Just real thin layer, just scattered out.
Dan, we like cheese.
Or if you like cheese, you can do whatever you want to do. I don't care. You can go crazy. Oh yeah.
He likes to make a mess that I have to clean up.
Mm-hmm. So then we'll just kind of just evenly just spread that over the bread. Now she's gonna take some of the parsley leaves right there, just some chopped up parsley leaves. Again, just a little bit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
And then you top it off. Just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Into the oven. We're gonna wait till the chicken comes out to put this in. I mean, you can put it on broil for about 2 or 3 minutes. You can put it in there about 350 for about 5-10 minutes. But we're just gonna let it just set out, let that butter just sink into it and get good.
All right, we've got just about all I can do this time. Boiling water. And that's all I'm gonna do this episode.
We're gonna go ahead, again, we got a little bit of water going right here for our broccoli. We're gonna blanch that off.
What does blanch mean?
Quickly cook in boiling water.
I thought it was that lady on
Golden
the
Girls.
set, yeah, the Golden Girls back in the 70s, 80s.
But we're gonna saute off our mushrooms because we're doing mushroom and broccoli Alfredo. You can do whatever you want to do. Peas, carrots, asparagus. We just want to do some mushrooms and broccoli. We're gonna get that pan hot. We're gonna melt down a baby stick of butter.
Half a stick of butter.
While that's going right there, we're gonna go and work on our Alfredo. This is super, super easy Alfredo. We're not gonna make a roux. We're not gonna do anything crazy. We're just gonna have cream, salt, pepper, and Parmesan cheese, and butter, and garlic, and love.
Just those things.
Just those 25 things. We're gonna get this pan hot.
Got all the eyes burning. Everything's on
Everything
fire.
rolling.
We in just by the way, we do have some safety precautions available to us. If you're in a kitchen, you always need fire extinguisher.
Was that in date?
It doesn't have a date. It's never been inspected in 22 years. It does say full. It's never been used, but we don't know if it's discharged or not. Date 1990.
Probably time for a new one.
It is.
1990.
It is.
We didn't build this house till 94. I don't know, maybe, I hope that's not the manufacturer date. Probably is though.
Where does this go?
Like that.
There.
There you go. We'll just stick her back down in here.
It is officially, that's like probably a couple days younger than us.
We got our butter starting to melt now. That's nearly gone. Gonna spread around on the heat a little bit. Same in there. This is a full stick of butter between the two. You just got butter all over the place. He's a real messy cook.
Okay, what's up?
Chris is gonna let that butter keep getting hot. I'm gonna go and take some garlic. I'm gonna put about 2 tablespoons of garlic.
All right, we're gonna throw mushrooms into this big pan now that we've got our half stick of butter melted.
And I've got my garlic going into butters. Just wanna cook that garlic off a little bit to take off that nasty taste that Chris doesn't like.
It's not that it's nasty, it's just really concentrated, the smell. It's even probably more pungent than if you just, took a regular fresh garlic clove and cut it because it's been in that glass jar forever.
If anybody wants to know out there why you go to a restaurant and everything tastes so much better than you can do it at home,
Because they use butter on
use
everything.
butter on everything. Vegetables get butter.
That's a full stick.
Pasta gets butter. Lightning gets butter. God, it's all lightning. The garlic's kind of cooked out with the butter. You get that good earthy garlic taste. This is a quart of cream. Just depending on how much people you want to feed, you're probably going to go into the whole quart.
I'm like one family and I'm hungry.
One
But-
family of 4.
One family of Chris.
You can always do the butter and flour to make your roux. Add in your regular milk. If you got it at home, that's totally fine. Works the exact same way. It's just the cream, it's a lot more fatty. It tastes better. It sounds good for you, but the taste is just ridiculous. I mean, it's just so much better. It's why if you get Alfredo sauce in a restaurant, you're like, oh my god, why is it so good? It's because it has 3,000 calories in it. That's why it's so good.
These mushrooms smell good now, but we got them smothered in butter.
Yeah. Butter makes the world go round. All right, I'm gonna go and blanch off this broccoli. Get a little salt water in there. We're not gonna try and like totally cook the broccoli right here. We're just gonna let it just sit in this hot water for about maybe 2 minutes at the most, just to kind of get it cooked. We're gonna keep it that real good, vibrant green color, make it look all pretty. So the pasta dough is resting now for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. just to let it just get all the gluten and stuff to work. We're gonna flour our board again. So if you don't have a pasta machine, you're probably gonna need to get one. I mean, they're pretty cheap. They're not super expensive. We're gonna cut off about maybe half of this right here.
And while TJ and Ashley's doing that, all I'm doing over here is now that the mushrooms are kind of getting good and sauteed in that butter, some of the bigger ones, like this, real thick and just bigger than normal, we're taking those and we're going to cut them down just so that when we put it in our Alfredo sauce, they're just not like chunks of mushrooms. They're just kind of more of a bite size. And just, you don't get an overpowering taste just as soon as you chomp into one. But they're pretty good. They're smelling really nice.
Now we're just going to roll this pasta dough out. Broccoli's coming off now. Me and Ashley have already been rolling some pasta. Let that just hang out. Alright, so what we're doing here, we started on the highest setting, which is about 7. And then you just gradually make it thinner and thinner and thinner. And just depending on what kind of pasta you're doing, how thin you like it. You can fold it back on top of itself a few times. You're just looking for something like this. And I've got it on about 3 right now. And that's plenty thin enough for fettuccine noodles. And then what Ashley's going to do, she's going to move this right here to our cutting blade. And I don't want the noodles that long. So I'm going to cut that strand off. I am going to wrap this back up so it doesn't get too hard. So now she's going to turn this blade. And as she turns it, it'll cut it into little noodles.
Just like a little heart. Aww.
Ah.
You need to watch when you're stirring your Alfredo sauce. It was actually boiling over when I was stirring it. So when it starts doing that, kind of turn it down to low. That way it don't boil all over your counter.
We're also going to grab our chicken out. This is looking pretty done. Pretty done. Now Chris, while me and Ashley continue rolling out some pasta, Chris is going to go ahead and add the Parmesan cheese into our cream right here.
How much is there? About 2.5 cups?
2.5 cups. Again, you can just add as much as you want, make it as cheesy as you want. We're going to keep rolling out some pasta.
Starting to thicken up now that we're adding that cheese. I'm going to go ahead and add a little salt and pepper to the cream here. Probably a little less than what TJ would. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add the broccoli as well to the mushrooms here. So dump all them in there. We're also going to put the bread that we made earlier in the oven. Now that everything's soaked in, all that butter's all the way in, and we're ready to go. Got some Parmesan on top, a little bit of parsley. I'm going to stick it in the oven. Again, it's the same temperature as our chicken. We're at 350. And how long are we going to leave it in? About 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5-10 minutes so it gets a little brown.
If the lighting changes in this episode, it's because I forget to turn this blinding light on.
I don't like it on.
I like it on, but I forget about it because I guess I don't like seeing it. So turning it off, it actually makes me feel better. So that's the reason it's on and off.
Now you can go to the cut.
Anyway, now you know.
So we've got a good bit of pasta made up now. Ashley's learning that it's not as easy as it looks on TV.
No, I thought it looked
It
easy
is
on
a
here.
labor-intensive process.
Not when you have one you can press a button with that you don't bring.
I do have 3 pasta makers.
I have 3 lawnmowers.
I have 500 colored pencils.
Our vegetables here are broccoli and mushrooms are sauteed up real nice. Looking good. Here's our Alfredo base. It's still got a little time to go, but we're just letting it simmer. TJ's over here cutting up our chicken, so we'll have it for our Alfredo. What's it tasting like?
Tastes like oranges.
That's what we didn't want.
Tastes delicious.
Here's our fettuccine they've made. It's a good bit. It's got a nice texture. Never had fresh like that.
We turned our bread on roll just a little bit.
And you burn it.
I didn't burn it, Chris. Man, you.
Edge is a little crispy, but that's great. Oh
that
yeah,
is.
look at that. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna throw the chicken into our broccoli and mushroom mix here. It's good.
I think when Chris pops that lid off that pot right there, the water should be boiling up.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
real
good.
nice.
So now I'm gonna bring our pasta over, and I'm gonna let Ashley kind of shake them a little bit, get them loose, and just gonna drop them right there in the water, and just kind of shake them as they go in. Fresh pasta takes literally no time to cook. Pretty much you've got to keep this moving when you first put it in so they don't stick together. Good salted water to keep them moving around. But about 4 or 5 minutes tops. These are a little thicker noodle. I'm going to cut this bread up.
We've been eating our bread. It's really nice, really good. I mean, just check out all this butter on there. I mean, it's hard to see, but look at that. Oh man, really good with the sauce there.
So, noodle's been here about 4 minutes. I'm going to take one out. You're going to be kind of hard, but kind of soft.
Oh, they're salty. You got all the salt in there.
They're going to continue to cook, so we're going to go and take these out. I'm going to cut this heat off. We're going to go and strain these. Ashley's found the bread now. We're going to dump all our noodles in there.
Okay.
Stir it up. But I'm going to bring in the sauce.
So we're going to transfer everything.
Put that in there.
You should look there. Oh yeah.
Ah!
Making a mess.
I'm going to pour the sauce in. You're not going to stir it, Chris? Ashley, get back up here. You're back in. You're being tagged in.
We don't have a full film crew here.
Stir it up.
You didn't have to use two.
They were both there.
You got to use 2 of them.
It's like a salad.
We're going to take our pasta, and you kind of want to twist it around your tongs. And that'll kind of get you that little pretty plate thing, but we're not going to do that tonight. We're just going to lay it on there.
We're hungry
Oh,
tonight.
nice. We're hungry.
Can I get more broccoli?
Ashley wants more broccoli, so we're going to load the plate down with some broccoli.
Is there any chicken in that?
Probably there's some chicken. Look, there's a chicken. There's a chicken. Alright. Wipe that plate off. Lick your thumb. Get you a piece of garlic bread like that. Take you some parsley. You are good.
Thanks for watching episode 8, Super Sunday. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to enjoy this. Let us know if you like it. We'll leave all the ingredients in the description below. We got to update a few, so we'll get them updated. That way you can make it at home. And let us know. Leave a like, rating, subscribe. See you next week.
Thanks, guys. Hey, it's me.
Mario.
These little guys will be good. What? 35 minutes? 350?
You didn't tell him how.
Oh, okay. Hold up. If you don't like garlic bread, don't watch this video. Bye. You can just cut off now. What are you doing? What happened? Where did you go?
Those are the people that left.
Oh, okay. That's funny. That's good. Do we need to do it again?
Cue the door slam.
Huh? Yeah, I'll go slam the door. Let's do it again.
We'll do it. All right, just do it
You
again.
can add it.
If you don't like,
I'll slam the door. Ready? Okay. Alright. Make sure we get some of the big chunks in there. And if you don't like garlic bread, you can just go ahead and leave right now. Just bye. Just bye. Just bye. There's the door. Bye. Deuces, homie. Whoops. Sorry. Let's find out. Oh God! I did not mean to pull that. Is it lightning?
Yes.
Man. Need more butter.
more butter.
I think I almost got the spot.
Oh no.
Actually, about died. I need a spoon, Chris.
Can I use a knife and just like cut them? Go ahead.
Oh! La 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 la. Light it up. Pop the top. I'm probably gonna pop the top of that off. Ow! Kitchen's a mess. Okay, I'm gonna get around the sides. Kind of scrape the sides, get up in the middle.
I don't even know why I'm here.
I'm here to learn.
Here to look
Oh,
pretty.
Man.
Don't spill it.
Episode 8. Episode 8. You're dripping all over the floor.
Oh no.
What?
There you go. Hold it level. There you go. Hold it over. Right there. Right there. There you go. Cooking with the homie.